This is Ashley Hames, a complete waster. He's 35, he's never had a job, he's spent his life a child. Now though, things have got to change. He's being sent to work in jobs so brutal it'll push him to breaking point. 'Cause for Ashley Hames, it's time to grow up.
If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too, if you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, and which is more, you'll be a man, my son.
New Zealand, where the men are men and the sheep roam unperturbed. Like their formidable country, the manfolk here are hewn from solid rock. And as that is exactly the form I'm sculpting for my spindly self, this is the one place I truly have to visit in my quest towards manhood. I have no plans to ponce around as a happy camper, or trek gaily through the countryside. No, in my mission to determine what really makes a man, I'm signing up for 1 week in one of the most dangerous professions here, stuntman, where highly trained men dice with calculated risk and potential death every day. My contact out here, Peter Hassel, is a stunt veteran of over 130 flicks, and he's told me to prepare for a fiery demise, driving a car through a wall of fire in front of a baying 15,000 strong crowd. Well, the fire can wait. There's a more immediate problem at hand, namely no driving licence. And so, after 35 pedestrian years, it's time for Hames to get behind the wheel. Cue Jerry, a somewhat frail 70-year-old Irish expat, now faced with the near impossible challenge of making me a competent driver. I'm ready to rock.
Okay. Not too fast, not too fast.
There's another learner. Shall I beep him?
No, don't. Now, but take the next on the left. Just take it slowly, ease off the acceleration.
Where am I going, left?
No, left, you can come.
I can't see over this hill, shall I beep?
No. Just take it slowly.
Let's build the pace up a little here, Jerry.
No, you're too fast.
Why, we're only going, what, 60?
You're in a 50k zone, you don't go above 50k. Take it slowly.
What's going on? You using your dual controls?
Pull the car over to the side and stop.
So after less than 10 minutes, Jerry had lost patience with his quite frankly appalling student.
Get out of the car, no more beeping the horn. Get out.
This was not a promising start. As I went to meet my mentor Peter, the top dog in the New Zealand stunt world, I was prepared to do anything to avoid admitting my immediate indiscretion.
So you're Peter, are you?
Yes.
Hi, Peter. Yeah, nice to meet you. How you doing?
All right.
My life was to be in his hands, and by God did he know it.
There's a few ground rules first, okay? No drinking, no drugs, do as I say. Because if you don't follow all those, you're going to get hurt.
Great. And Peter couldn't wait to bring the pain on. Mental anguish to start with the donning of the world's stupidest underpants, and then the humiliation of having to, for the first time in my life, act.
Crack!
I thought that was pretty good, a bit over the top.
That was completely wrong, okay? Much better.
Crying out for my mother in the manner of a small child was probably not the best way of trying to prove my credentials as a budding stuntman.
A clan B. We actually tried to teach him some of the basic techniques, and we didn't get on very well at all. Can you act like you've been hit in the head?
Yeah. Is that good acting?
No.
So my acting, but hey,
the same position.
even an 8-year-old can do a roly-poly. See?
For him to even get the basics of break falls and rolls, which are essential for fight scenes, if you can't do those spot on, you're going to get wasted.
It was clear that Peter was looking at a turd that he didn't really fancy polishing. He knew that if I couldn't even master a simple fight routine, I'd have incredible chance driving a car through the wall of death. His solution? Summon up 3 of his finest Maori stuntmen, get them to throw punches at me, and make a short film featuring amazing stunts like, flipping a table over really dramatically.
I can't remember this one. Oh.
He was pretty hopeless. You've got to be able to remember at least 3 or 4 or 5 moves to do a sequence. Ashley was challenged at 1 move, the very first move of the fight. Yeah! Step in, elbow, face. Yeah, but do it like a man. We have to be really careful to make sure he doesn't get hurt, and he really has to listen and follow my instructions.
I took note, and with Peter showing the way, it was time for the cameras to roll.
Alright fella, what you got?
Flush.
Big guy.
Full house.
Aces. Thank you very much, gentlemen. It's been a pleasure.
Mate, what the hell is that?
It's a winning hand, mate.
You think I'm stupid, don't you?
Wow.
Come on, man! Are you next? I'm really back. Have you really? Really?
Now that's acting. Now that is acting. You see?
Some people are cut out for this kind of job and some people aren't really, and there's always going to be something that will hurt you because you get too cocky, too big-headed.
Yep.
You know, that's one thing he's got to be real calm and collective about it too.
Cocky? What? It was obvious too that Peter still had doubts about whether I was up to the job. And let's face it, at this point in proceedings I was far more interested in going out with my new Maori mates and having a good time. In my bid to make a man of myself, I decided to pick on the biggest, hardest Maori warrior I could find and challenge him to an arm wrestle.
If you play with fire, you get burnt.
Yep, beaten by someone's granddad. Spectacular failure to another, namely my ridiculously uncoordinated attempts to join in the hacker. I was growing to really like the boys, but although it had been fun and games so far, I knew I was here to do a very serious job if I was to remotely achieve my aim of becoming a man. My colleagues too were also painfully aware that it was their responsibility to protect me, largely from myself. With that in mind and the clock ticking to showtime, the following morning Peter deemed it time for my first proper brush with true, potentially lethal danger.